Greetings, learners. This is Mathematics. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to your learning colleagues. So we also have another interesting question. Indices relating to a quadratic equation. Of course, it's a Waec questions. Neco, those are sitting to Neco, Waec, Wassce, Gabeshe, Jamb exam. This is most common questions on the indices leading to a quadratic equation. So now find the true set of 2 to the power of 2x minus 3 into 2 to the power of x plus 2 is equals to 0. So we are asked to find the true set of this. That simply means the solution set. I see. At times they'll say a true set or a solution set. It's still talking about the same thing. So now let's solve this out problem. Let's solve out this problem. Solution, we have 2 to the power of 2x minus 3 into 2 to the power of x plus 2 is equals to 0. Now here, if you see this kind of question, your target is to make sure you have 2 to the power of x on this side, especially this form of indices. I see. So let's break this down to 2 to the power of x. I see. Let's break this one down. I see. So now to break this down, we said this can be written as 2x all to the power of 2 is still the same thing. I see. Minus 3 into 2 to the power of x plus 2 is equals to 0. So you can see that the two brackets have what? An exponent of x, an exponent of x. I see. But this is still the same as this. We just take out the power 2 out. I see. But it's still the same. If you multiply this by this, still this was this. I see this. Yes. So now we can let's say any variable, or let's say a is equals to 2 to the power of x. Let's let a to be 2 to the power of x. Yes. Now that means wherever you see 2 to the power of x, you substitute it with what? With a. You substitute a to it. I see. Now we have 2 to the power of x here, 2 to the power of x here. We substitute a there. That is one we let. I see. So we say that implies a to the power of 2, I see, we have substituted minus 3 into the 2 to the power of x is now a. That is will be a, I see, plus 2 is equals to 0. So this is a square minus 3 times a gives us 3a plus 2 is equals to 0. So now you can see that this is a quadratic equation. So you can solve this in many ways. I see. Either factorization method, completing the square method, I see, or using the formula method, that is the quadratic formula method. So here I can say let's use the factorization method to make it easier. We can use the factorization method if possible. I mean quadratic if possible, and then formula method if possible. But factorization can go. So let's use it. Now to factorize this, remember this, the coefficient of a square is 1. So that will be 1 times, this is still the same as 1. That is 1 times this 2, that gives us positive 2. 1 times positive 2 gives us positive 2. Now we think of two numbers. I see. When we add, if we add that two numbers, we have 3, that is negative 3. When we add it, we have negative. When we multiply, we have positive 2. We think of two numbers. When we add them, we have negative 3. I see. When we multiply, we have positive 2. Of course, the two numbers are negative 1 and negative 2. These are the two numbers that we can use. When we add, we have negative 3. When we multiply, we have positive 2. These are the two numbers. Yes. Now we set a square. We now replace those two numbers with this. That will be negative a minus 2a. I see. Negative a minus 2a will give us negative 3a. It's still the same thing, I see. So we bring down this plus 2 is equals to 0. I see. Yes. So we proceed on. This is a square minus 2 minus a minus 2a plus 2 equals to 0. So now we can, it is already grouped now. We can factorize it. Oh, let's group it. Let's group it. This is the same as a square minus a, I see, minus 2 into minus 2a minus 2a minus 2. That is, let's say this is 1, negative 1 into 2a minus 2 is equal to 0. That is, if you multiply this, still give us negative 2a. When you multiply this negative 1 times this positive, sorry, negative 2 will give us positive. So it's still the same. We are grouping now, I see. Now we can factorize now. We can factorize this, later we factorize this, I see. So now let's factorize this. This implies what is common? A is common, huh? A into a minus 1. Here also what is common here? 2 is common here. We are going to say negative 2 into a minus 1, which is equals to 0. So you can see that this bracket here has negative a minus 1, and here also has a minus 1. I see. We can take one of the brackets, one of each. So this is the same as a minus 1 is also a minus 2, which is equals to 0. So this is the same as this, is still the same thing. Now this implies a minus 1 is equals to 0, or a minus 2 is equals to 0. That is, this is equals to 0, or this is equals to 0. I see. So we say a is equals to, we transpose 1, that gives us negative 1 to the other side, gives us positive 1, or a is equals to, we transpose negative to the other side, gives us 2. So now our a can be either 1 or 2. I see. So now let's say when a is equals to, let's start with when a equals to 1, or let's say 1, when a equals to 1. So we have a can be 0, or sorry, a can be 1 or 2. So let's start with a when a is 1. When a is 1, remember we'll let a to be what? We let a to be equals to 2 to the power of what? X. Remember that we let it, I see. So now this our when a is 1, that is 1 is equals to 2 to the power of x. But 1 is the same as 2 to the power of 0, I see, which is equals to 2 to the power of x. So here we apply the law of indices. If the bases are the same, we equate their exponent, I see. That is, our x is equals to 0. Also now when a is equals to 2, I see. When a equals to 2, remember we also let it a to be equals to 2 to the power of x. Now a will now be 2 is equals to 2 to the power of x. This 2 here is the same as 2 to the power of 1, I see, which is equals to 2 to the power of x. Also apply the same law of indices. The bases are the same, we equate their powers. That is, x is equals to 1, I see. Now remember they say find the true set, I see. So therefore the true set or the solution set, it can be true set or solution set, is x is such that x is equals to 0 or 1. So now this is the solution set. X can be equals to 0 or 1. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like my videos. Bye.